Hey guys, this is Free 15 and I'm back at it with another review for you guys. Joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf.
What's up, guys?
How are you doing?
Oh my god, that happens a lot to us, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It really does. But anyways, we're back at it with another Dr. Stone review. Now, obviously, if you saw my Dr. Stone review last week, my co-host, the Red Wolf, was actually not here because he couldn't make time for the video. But this week, going forward for the next 9 episodes of the season left, he's gonna be on the videos if he has time to make them. But yeah, Dr. Stone, season 2, episode 2. Huh?
I hope so, I said.
Oh. Listen, my first thought after watching this episode, when you see Dr. Stone, you don't think you can get emotional watching this show. But that ending, man, that I didn't necessarily cry, but the ending moved me to the point where I almost shed a tear, because you have this great moment, and you have this moment where Taiju and Yuzuriha have not talked, have not seen Senku for I think over a year, and when they finally just talked for the first time, and he's like, yo, you can see it on Taiju's face, I thought this man had died. I thought I couldn't get this far. And he just screams out Senku, and I'm like, God damn it, they had to do this to me. It's so good. And then, you have the character of Senku who, let's be honest, he's a funny, sly character. And you think, this guy can't show any damn emotion. But you have that one instant of humanity within Senku seeing that big love's freaking voice almost makes me freaking cry. And that ending was probably something where I'm like, that was good to see. That's good to see. What were your thoughts when you saw that ending?
Honestly, I didn't expect to see that much emotion on Senko's face, but hey, this anime is full of surprises. Yes.
That was a nice moment. Obviously the highlight of the episode. I still can't. That was such a good moment. I rewatched it a second time, and I'm like, that just makes me feel so damn good. These three people that are connected to each other because they essentially, next to Tsukasa, started this adventure. Now it's all coming for full circle. Now they got a cell phone to talk to, and hopefully things are getting better for our crew. Anyways, we're kind of probably not going to talk about the ending. I just wanted to get that out the way because that was good. But again, we all know what happened last week. The bombs that Senku made that made Homura freaking get alerted. She goes to that location. She sees the bomb craters while Chrome, Magma, and Jen are honestly on their way out of the freaking village area, on the way to deliver the cell phone or the phone line to Yuzuriha and Taiju. Now, what happens is after Homura sees this, she starts to get chased by Kohaku. Now we find out in this episode what her special talents is when she was back in the regular age of time, and essentially find out she was a gymnast, a very highly skilled gymnast. Because the thing is, Kohaku can't catch up with her because she's so good at all that gymnast stuff, but Kohaku can still keep up with her, and that's throwing Homura off her game. How is they? And it's funny because they're like, how are they that fast?
Mm-hmm. I guess when it comes to agility, Kohaku is kind of lacking compared to Homura, but she still has good stamina.
Yes. You want to tell the audience what they did?
I think Kohaku's gonna end up trying out the gymnastics to
be something.
To combat.
Yeah, it could be something. Yeah. You want to tell the audience?
I'm sure you would enjoy.
Okay. I know. I'm a Kohaku fanboy, but I wasn't getting to that point.
But you would, right? Will you deny it?
No, I won't deny it. I definitely would like to see Kohaku in a very skimpy outfit.
Okay, forget I asked. Moving on.
Do you want to tell the audience what they did to get her off the tree the first time?
The first time? Oh yeah, Senko apparently made a flash bomb.
Yes.
And yes, they apparently. And then after that, they Mecha Senko explained how he did it and stuff, and then Senko managed to pin her down, but didn't go too well for him because we all know Senku.
Yeah.
He's weak.
Yep. Anyways, she eventually escapes because she gets on the tree and she's looking at all the citizens of the village, and she's like, he's there, she's there, and then she's like, wait, what are Chrome, Magma, and Jin? And then that's when she realizes, what the hell are they doing and stuff like that. So she later goes follow them, and they're like, that's bad news and stuff like that. But Senku always has a backup plan for a backup plan.
Mm-hmm. He never fails to amaze me.
Yes. So anyways, what happens is he uses this rock that they crushed, and essentially what happens is he gets himself an ultraviolet light, and essentially now they can track where Homura is going, because they spread the freaking little crystal dust rock on her hands, and that's a pretty good inventive way to essentially track her. So they go do that. So after a few scenes happen, Kohaku actually asks Senku this interesting question: is it okay to, kill Homura if we get the chance to? And we all remember from the first episode, Rui does not want really bloodshed to happen and stuff like that. And I think this is also why Senku's not gonna say there's not gonna be nobody dying, because I think he wants to change society around, since it's kind of restarted. Because if you try not to have any bloodshed, then maybe down the line there won't be, as I wouldn't say wars, if not any wars getting started.
Plus, Senko just asked Kohaku, have you ever killed someone? She's like, nope.
Now she says that she has a hard time doing that because she hesitates, and that's a weakness of her. And we see this later on in the episode when it comes to Magma, Chrome, and Gin, when they have a chance to kill some stone statues. It's the same thing here. Again, it shows the humanity side of these characters, that's saying that, listen, yeah, these characters like Kohaku, they've killed animals around, but they haven't actually killed other human characters or human people, and stuff like that. So of course it'd be tough for them to do that because they ain't even done that. So yeah, now Chrome's team essentially gets a ring that alerts them that Homura's chasing them down. So what they're going to do is essentially act as if they don't even know that she's tracking them. So what happens is, when it cuts back to Senku's group, we found out the plan to catch Homura is this. What they're going to do is they're going to contact the others using the cell phone, and they're essentially going to pinch her, trap her in. They're just going to trap her. One side, Senku's group's coming up from behind her, and then all Chrome's group has to do is essentially turn around and just have her dead trapped. And essentially what they do is they're just clicking the phone to send Morse code to tell them, in a way, or send, like, I guess you can say in this age, text messages to each other to understand the location they're at and what the plan is, which is pretty smart of our characters to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they do that. And essentially, would you care to explain the events that led up to Homura's capture?
But yes, she was like chasing after them, and then she sees the fake telephone thingy. What's it called?
Yeah, just say the phone.
Yeah, and that's when they just lure her into that. They chop down the fake telephone thingy, and she started falling. She started assuming that this is where she meets her end and stuff, but then Kohaku saves her, but keeps her holding.
Yes. We don't know if maybe down the road Homura will change sides, but she is captured, and now they have captured the scout of Tsukasa. So now they really don't have any intel going forward. So yeah, that is good. Now, what happens next is we see Crumb's group eventually go on, and they actually are getting close to the location where they're going to drop off the phone. And that's when we see, like we see in the opening, just a lot of freaking statues of these very strong individuals and stuff like that. And we see also, too, that there's like number markings on their foreheads, which goes to show you these are the people that Tsukasa has been reviving and who's next going to be revived. And, you know, this is when we get the confirmation that Tsukasa has only revived 32 people. And I'm like, they would make it sound like he revived damn near almost maybe 50 people, but only 32? That's still a lot of people, but it's like, that's kind of small. Anyways, what happens is, you know, they come with an idea. They're like, how about this? We get rid of them now, so bless me. They don't become a problem later on, and they don't, I guess you can say, gang up on us. So Magma's like, I'll definitely do it. But then that's when Jin, right as before he's about to smash the statue, stops him. He's like, you know what? It just doesn't seem right, does it? Because these people haven't done nothing. They're just in this stone-like state, and they haven't done anything. And it goes to show you, just like with the Kohaku thing, you know, these people say they can kill other people, but they really, I would say, don't have the courage and the guts to actually go through with that decision. Would you agree?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what happens is they eventually spare them, and, you know, I'm guessing whenever, you know, it's all said and done, maybe they'll revive them, you know, and let's set them free. So what they do is, they also too, when they get close to the kingdom where Tsukasa's kingdom's at, they have to be quiet, because we later see in this episode a freaking supersonic hearer, who can hear from miles away, for crying out loud. And what I found was pretty cool in this episode where they hid the phone, because I was thinking, like, where are they gonna hide the phone? They don't got no covers to protect it or anything, and they essentially hid the phone where Senku essentially was buried after he did die to Tsukasa the first time. But they hid it in essentially his gravesite, where Yuzuriha and Taiju would always go back to time and time again. And that's where they left the phone. But Magma probably makes one of the biggest mistakes, and he lets out a freaking roar. It has this freaking archer hear him, and he runs over there, and they almost get sniped. Now, we don't know what happens to them, and we don't know if the archer essentially found them. But like we said, we get the episode end off where, you know, we get that emotional scene. But, you know, this series is kicking off. Again, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm guessing Taiju and Yuzuriha is going to tell Senku what's going on in Tsukasa's kingdom. again, you also have to wonder, will Tsukasa eventually find out what they're really doing? I would not be shocked if he did, but we're just gonna have to see.
Yeah. As they say, this is exhilarating.
Yeah, and another thing that is really, again, smart by Senku, it's like, he even tells Kohaku, like, listen, the fact that we have communication with each other, that gives us an advantage because it can give us intel we need to prepare for things in the future. Even though Tsukasa is a smart individual himself, he ain't this smart to come up with a phone and stuff like that too. So again, another thing that sign so far is prevailing over the strength and the might.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we already talked about the ending scene at the start, so I don't think we have to redo it. We just gave our thoughts. We thought it was emotional. I almost cried, legit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, man. These three characters. I honestly feel so much for Taiju because Taiju is like, that's his boy. Senku is his boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, that man was happy to hear him. And, when Senku's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's good to hear that big Love's voice again. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's of Dr. Stone, as well as hit that subscribe button to get more Dr. Stone content. Again, we only have 9 more episodes left of the season. And I think if the season does good, I think we should be, hopefully we get a season 3 of this. But, like I said, it's only 9 episodes of the season. And I guarantee you the only reason why we're only getting 11 episodes this season is probably because the pandemic really affected this. But hey, if I'm getting good episodes of Dr. Stone, I'll take it.
If only Senku exists right now, he could probably find a way to get rid of COVID.
No lie.
Indeed.
Well, that's it from what we gotta say. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next Dr. Stone video. So till then, guys, have a great rest of your night or day or whenever you check out this video, and stay safe out there. So till then, guys, peace.
Peace.